marriage is indeed a contract. It's somewhat of a covenant. It's a legal and binding agreement in the United States. Let's talk a little bit about that. When you first get married, you know, once you enter in.
For better, for worse, rich or poor.
Right. Well, that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say
until the divorce attorney comes into play.
Exactly.
So where do we go from there when things get a little crazy?
Well, you go to a divorce attorney.
Okay.
That's what you do, is go to a divorce attorney.
What are the percentages of divorces? I mean, of marriages that end in divorce?
It's still over 50%.
Over
you know,
50%.
Unfortunately, in our society, that number, even as a divorce attorney, would love to see that statistic lower just for the sake of families. But it's certainly still well over 50%. And so it keeps divorce attorneys like me in business to help people figure out how we're going to divide out custody of the kids and property and the house, the dog, and the patio furniture is what I like to say.
Okay.
But, you know, I've had clients, unfortunately, getting in near fist fights over the red crock pot and the blue crock pot. So it's certainly very emotional times, and you know, I understand that. Everything in their life is sort of at stake. Everything that's important to them is being fought over. And so you just have to understand that it's sort of that fight or flight mentality when somebody's going through a divorce.
Can I back up and ask this question?
Sure.
Do prenups really work?
They do. There are certainly ways for attorneys to breach prenups. Like it's a contract like any other contract. And so if there are holes in the prenup or issues with the prenup, there's ways that it can be breached. But there's, you know, prenups also hold up in a large number of cases. But prenups are also not something you see in general public's divorce cases. For the most part, people don't have a prenup.
Usually it's people that have got a lot of assets, maybe a second marriage.
Typically, yes.
That kind of thing, and they want to protect those assets.